Here's a review of the Rapt walking through the woods. So this Rapt is from Modusworks. It's one of the custom ones. It's the super stepped inlay. There's a zirconium body with a Sakmar twist Makume inlay on each side. They're a little different. Let's stop and get a close up here. This is my favorite side. The alternating layers right here between the different steps is just, oh man, it's so good. This side's gorgeous too, but if I had to pick a side. Then I've got some engraving on the body. It says fuck crones, got a little peace sign and a leaf, a middle finger, and some fungi. All says fuck crones. I've got Crohn's disease. Pretty much got it, I would say cured, healed, even though they say it's not curable. I'm not hardly sick anymore. So the Rapt. This move right here has become all I do when my hands are free for the last week. Maybe not the last week. I didn't figure this move out right when I got the Rapt. It took a couple days. So maybe for the past 4 or 5 days now, these sequence of motions, they're incredible. The action is just so quick and snappy, and it just locks in place. And I mean, we'll see. Knock on wood here. Got plenty of it around. Let's find a good pine tree too. I haven't dropped this one yet. Like, besides in my lap or anything while trying new moves. But if I'm doing what I know how to do and what I've practiced, I haven't dropped it. I've got the hybrid magnet set up, so there's strong magnets on the corners and then weaker magnets in the middle. And the strong magnets are pretty damn strong. I tried the inserts that are all strong, so there's 8 strong magnets on each plate, and it was too much. It was absolutely exhausting to use, and I would say I've developed quite the endurance for being able to fidget for hours on end with my right hand. This setup I don't get tired of. Look at that. My dog's got a leaf stuck to her butt. Luna. So this 4x2 hybrid setup, I think, is what I'm gonna leave in this thing. I mean, I've got all the other inserts, but I like 3 clicks. There's more manipulations, and there's another one, those strong corner magnets. It just locks in. I've been able to do some of these other moves with like my Compoform V3, my Magnus Rail. I guess those are my only other 4x2 layout sliders that I've had. But you always run that risk of slinging off at the corner. So I think, yeah, the strong magnets in combination with the concave plates. Let's get some light through there. We're only touching on the corners again. It's harder to see from this way. There we go. I think it gives it the grip that it needs to hang on also during some of these manipulations. It's locked in. Like, even though it's a trackless slider, it doesn't like to come apart. It really doesn't. Another thing I love about the Rapt is it has, on top of the inserts on the inside, there are rubber plates on the back side of the magnets, so just under the inlay here. They help dampen the sound. I have tinnitus, so my ears ring all the time. It's from a lifetime of exposure to loud noises without protecting my ears. So I'm paying for it now. I'm only 32, but it's pretty loud, the level of ringing in my ears. It's enough to bother me, pretty often, and can hear it going to sleep over a fan, stuff like that. So it's also from some medications I was on, yada yada. So yeah, I got to be careful of noise levels. So I've gravitated more towards pleasant tones and not just, ooh, that one's loud, I love it. I did that for a while, and I was blindly probably damaging my ears more because I was more excited not being aware of myself. So I don't know, just a little word of caution to those of you that like loud fidgets. If you fidget with them constantly like I do, if it's over 85 decibels, many of them are up in the high 90s into over 100s. The strong magnet ones, some with the haptic sliders, the V3, whenever you do this motion, like the hand cut pops, they're loud. I mean, they can easily be over 100. And that, doing that all day, every day, that's absolutely gonna hurt your ears. Yeah, so the Rapt, it's got a good tone and it's not too loud. I think everything I've talked about so far is really what has drawn me to this thing so much. Maybe some of the other things that I guess are also bonuses is the ergonomics. The zirconium body, all the chamfers and curves and radiuses and the 3D machining, it's ergonomic as fuck. Like, it is so comfortable. And there's grip everywhere that you push. Even on the days when my hands are absolutely just like dripping with sweat. Like, I'm kind of exaggerating, but also not really. Like, I can touch things and leave a wet spot. Even when that's happening with this slider, I can still manipulate it just fine. I think that has, ooh, look, mushroom. It's cold right now. It's not that cold, but I'm surprised we have any. I was looking for other ones on the first half of my walk and I didn't see any. I forgot what I was saying. Got too excited about the mushroom. Oh yeah, grip. Yeah, super, super grippy. Like, even on this, on the step surface. But then I think on top of that too, it's how I etch the makume. There's just ever so slightly a little bit of layer separation, with the nickel silver being the tallest layer. So you can feel those tiny little edges. I think if you got like bitch hands, it might end up giving you like a blister or something because it's a little bit rough. It would just be like touching like, I don't know, like 800 grit sandpaper all day or something. It would probably wear on some people, but I've got calluses pretty much everywhere from what I do every day. So it works. It's just super grippy. So I can use it, in all hand conditions. A lot of my other sliders, especially the stronger magnet ones, I would have to literally put it down because you couldn't manipulate it in the ways that I was really wanting to. See my weird ass shoes? They're called Skinners, basically rubber socks. Fucking airplane overhead too. I think on the note with the airplane and losing my train of thought again, I'm gonna end it here because that's everything I love about the Rapt. This thing's fucking awesome. Thanks for watching. See ya.